Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some projects that I made using single sheets of paper that I had in my stash. I think it's crepe paper, maybe some of them are Maggie Holmes, I'm not sure, but I have a lot of her single sheets. And so I wanted to share with you guys what I made. And you guys have seen this project before because they are journal sets, but I just love them. Like I said, I was going to town on making these and I just love how they turned out. They're just so stinking cute. Like all of these little sets. And these are all using single sheets of paper. Like each set uses one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I mean, obviously I use other things and I add in other things as well. So it's not just the one sheet. I add in solids, I add in my dyed paper that I recently dyed that I have a whole video on how I dyed it and all. But yeah, so these are the four I'm going to share with you guys today. I have another couple that I want to share with you guys in another video, but I thought I would kind of separate it into, this is the crepe paper Maggie Holmes ones, and as I'm filming this, these are all available in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested. So definitely check it out if you guys would like to get some journal sets. They are perfect for gifts and or just for yourself, like for whether you're reading a book, you could always take notes in the book and whatnot. In the journal, you have this little thing and there is like a little book list in there. You have a bookmark and then you have a little journal that you could either take with you or also just jot down notes and things like that. So I think these make the most perfect gift. So I'm going to go through each of these. So this video might be a little bit long just so you guys could see what they look like on the inside. They're all different. They have different papers, different colors, like everything. So let's get started. Okay, so in order to show you guys, I kind of have to move these back out of the way so I could share with you guys one set at a time. So here's one of the sets, and don't ask me what the collections are. I have no clue. But from this little pocket, and I do have, I'll have the video link down below on how to make these. It's a tutorial by Treasure Books, and I was originally inspired by Heather, so I'll have her channel linked down below as well. But I just love these. And I'll also link the lamination sheets that I use that do not bubble or anything when I go to fold these, which is just absolutely perfect. I'll link these little clips, the seam binding, these little paper clips, and the little pens, how I make my tool paper clips. I'll link all the things so you guys can make your own as well. But here is the little pocket, and I just have a bunch of goodies inside. So I have this 4x6 card that you can journal on the back. I have this like book list that I printed. This is actually a file from Creative Fabrica, and I just printed it. It does have lines in it, but I thought it just kind of added to the character of it. It's just how my printer printed it. I was running out of ink apparently, but I wasn't going to waste it, so I thought I would use it, and I love these. I'll have that file from Creative Fabrica linked down below. I have their, like I pay for it yearly, and then everything else is pretty much free, so I just use what I can, and they have like a license where you guys can use it. I have this little card, so a journal card right here. I think this is from some Maggie Holmes collection also. I have this little card, and I also printed out some bingo cards from Creative Fabrica as well. I just love adding them into here. And I mean, you could use it wherever you want. You could put it in the journal. You could just write on the back of it. Maybe you just want to take a photo and put it on the back there, but I just thought it was cute. So that's what lives in that pocket there. There's also a little bookmark, so you could take this out and use it inside of a book. And this one just says grateful, thankful, and blessed. And on the back, you can write on it either with like a Sharpie, maybe a dry erase marker, but I think a Sharpie might work better. And it comes off with alcohol afterwards if you write with Sharpie. I have some glue here. I was doing a lot of hot glue. So yeah, that is this bookmark. And the bookmarks, I just try to coordinate to match the paper, but they're just other papers from my stash. Like I have a bunch of like random papers in my stash, you guys. So I just wanted to use them. So I just did a little bookmark in each of those. I mean, I was going to do a bookmark anyway. In the tutorial, she does a solid colored bookmark, and I think she adds washi tape, but I just did paper. Here's the mini journal. You've got the little cute little beads on the bottom, and I just decorated these with some stickers from my stash. I added in some of them, have some like random pattern paper sheets from my stash as well that are like single-sided that I wanted to use up, that I also kind of felt like went with this. There's a little wood grain pattern, so just like scraps of things, and this was like a great way to use up some of those other papers as well. So it's a cute little journal that you could use either as like a little to-do list, or maybe when inspiration strikes, you could write down your idea. And then here is the larger journal. It comes with a paper clip, and this one has a little orange pen that I just felt like matched. It was either that or black or clear, and I didn't like the clear. I didn't love the black, and I just felt like the orange went perfectly because there is no pink. So this opens up, and these larger ones have a ribbon tie closure. Here's another bookmark that you can use in a book, or you could just use it in here so you know what page you are on. So you could remove that and either put it, wherever you want. You've got lots of pages to be able to write on, journal on, and add photos if you'd like. I do have some pockets throughout and some little cards from my stash, all random cards from my stash that I was just kind of mixing and matching. Here, some book pages and different colors of pages, as you guys could see. Like, I have a variety of colors here from my stash. Some are notebooks that I had intended to use and never used, which is like this pink one. Here's a little tool paper clip with a flip out page, and there's another little bingo card in here. So cute, you guys. I just love how these turn out. Here's a little belly band, and there's a little card there. This one says Sunny Summer Moments. Doesn't have to be used for the summer. You could totally get rid of that card and use it elsewhere. This is just a sticker, I think. No, that is like a little tuck spot, so you can tuck something under there like that. That scrap I just grabbed, I just noticed, is like a project on my desk that I have not yet finished. Okay, so lots of random stuff. Oh, I also added an envelope in this one. This one is the only one that has an envelope. And I'll share with you guys what the other side looks like. Like, I thought that looks cool already. This side is just like a different shape. And then we'll get to what the other side looks like. Here is another flip out page with a little paper clip and a cut apart. And then here is the other side of the envelope, and it's just like a full kind of pocket with another little like journal card. So that lives in this pocket here. Another little tuck here with a tag. Another little journal spot here. And this was great because I just pulled random sheets from my stash that had that were single-sided, and I was able to like mix and match and include them in here. So I really was happy I was able to do that. So not only did I use the single sheets to make the outside, but I also used other random single sheets from my stash. So that one was that one that says wonderful. This one says you make me happy. It has a black pen. And this one looks like this. So I'm just gonna do like a little flip through. You guys get the idea. They all have little like pockets and things. And I love this one too. It says, I found that the best summer memories are made outside, away from the Wi-Fi. Just another scrap from my stash. I think that's from the Sunny Days collection, actually, by Crate Paper. But like I said, I have just random stuff that I wanted to use. Some Project Life cards. I made corner tucks and pockets using scraps. And so it turned into like a cute little journal. I think it looks really nice. Like, they're clean. They don't have like too much random stuff in here. They're not too old looking, except for like my coffee paper that I made, which I do love. And I think they're really cute. So plenty of space for your photos and journaling. This one has a little flip out like that. And they, the larger journals have 2 signatures. The smaller ones have 1 signature. So these larger journals have 20 pages in each, 40 front and back. So 80 total because there's 2 signatures. And the smaller journals have 20, so 40 front and back, I think. Yeah. So just cute little things throughout here. So there's that one, and that one comes with, and these are like sold as a journal set, so you get the whole entire like set that coordinates. You get the little journal with that one, and like I said, I just use stickers from my stash to embellish a little bit. Wherever I had like a small sticker, I just threw it in here just to add a little something to these. And they have the little beads at the bottom. So there's that little journal, and that one just says cherish you. You get this laminated pocket with this bookmark here. It says if it makes you happy, it doesn't have to make sense to others. Super cute. And then you also have this pocket as well. And this one has a bingo card, a tag. This says Young, Wild, and Fancy. You get your book thing and another journal card. Look up at the stars, not down at your feet. So that just lives in here. And you could use these throughout your journal if you want. You could put them in your journal, or, you know, you could also use these as bookmarks if you would like. You could use it as a card, whatever you want. Then the next set is this one. So counting my blessings. And again, you have your little bookmark here. This is a flip out page with a little cut apart. Got a little pocket here with a tag, and you could journal on that with a white gel pen, I was thinking. This is another little journal spot. And you can see some belly bands are thinner than others. I was just using my scraps. So whatever I had, I made it work. Obviously, like, I tried to coordinate a little bit, so it's not like blues in here and random colors, you know what I mean? Like, it still kind of like coordinates and goes together. Oh, this one has another fun element. So this one has vellum in here, also some vellum pages, but my fun element in here is this thing right here. And actually, I need to glue that down better. Okay, sorry, I saw that this side was lifting up a little bit, so I didn't do a good job gluing that, but I love this. So this was from some kind of Happy Mail I got probably like, I don't know, 6 years ago. And somebody made this, so they made this little like booklet, and they stitched on it with this pink, and I just love that it was like bigger. So it was like a great way to add this into here. I thought it matched, and I really like this. I like how it's like a smaller little thing inside here, and then I was able to glue this down on 3 sides and also make it like a little tuck spot. So I added a tag behind it. So that one turned out really cute. And then here you've got this little booklet here, and this is a flip out page as well. So yeah, you could see that they are all a little bit different. So there's that one. Here is the bookmark for that one. You are just my cup of tea. Here's a little journal. This one says gather. That goes with that one. And again, you have your little stickers inside here. Just randomly throughout. Not on every page because I didn't want to make it, you know, like stickers all over the place. and super cute beads. And then here is the pocket for that one. And you get a bingo card, you get a tag. This is a cut apart, explore the world around you, this book thing, and our happy home little cut apart. So very cute. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, and then the last one says Bloom. And I forgot to mention, they all have like the little hearts at the bottom, also of these larger journals. So this is Bloom. It says, thank you for loving me. Just random things. Don't count the days, make the days count. This is a little flip out with a little journal card that I had in my stash. Another little book or journal thing here. This was actually from a large 12 by 12 that I normally turn into like little 12 by 12 bags, but it was just the center part that had this decoration, so I cut it out. That was a great way to use it because I only had one sheet anyway. I didn't have the other sheet of it. I think I used it somewhere else at some point. So yeah, fun little journal things, and I love these. I love them so much. Here's a little tuck spot right there. I mean, you could see I just loved making all of these. I had so much fun. Okay, that's a little tight of a spot, but it does come out. This was a branding strip from one of the papers that I used, and I just cut out the sunny days. So yes, I clearly used the sunny days collection. Oh, I want to add in another little paper clip there. Okay, so let me just add this paper clip. This one's a white tool one because I have pink already here, and then we'll just do this little cut apart. Here you've got a tag and a journal spot. Okay, so there's that. And then for the bookmark for that one, it says Dream Big. Here's the little journal for that one. That doesn't belong there. It says Because of You. That's actually from like a Mother's Day collection. But I just thought it was cute. You got a little flip out in this little journal. This one has some patterned paper in here as well. Okay, so there's that cute little journal. And then you have the little pocket thing, and inside this pocket we have another bingo card, a cut apart. It says amazing things will happen, this journal card, the library card, and this journal card says live to love. So that one goes with that. Okay, so that is everything, you guys. Those are the 4 that I wanted to share with you guys today using, I think, either Crate Paper or Maggie Holmes collections. But I just liked that they can be used for any time. They're not like a specific theme, not like Halloween, not seasonal. So they could just kind of be used whenever throughout the year. And I just love how they turned out. So like I said, they're all available in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested in purchasing. I'll have all the information down below in case you guys would like to make some as well. Like honestly, they are so fun to make and I just love it. And once you find good laminating sheets, which now I have, I will link those down below because you guys know I don't use like the Scotch ones anymore because they were just bubbling on me nonstop anytime I folded. These are amazing. So I will link these down below in case you guys would like to get some, and I'll link my laminator too. Anyway, so that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.